thought we'd do it on the avenue.
Waas Sappening.
Welcome back to another episode of Suniva Lifestyles Presents Waas Sappening Podcast. We're coming at you, recording actually from this Arizona Supercar Show on a beautiful Arizona Saturday afternoon, right?
Right.
That's right.
If you say so.
I'm here to tell you. Hey, I'm Tim, one of the co-hosts. To my left, I got Primo Michael.
What's up? What's up?
Primo Jeff.
What's crapping in?
And Metal.
He didn't stop for a second, but órale.
Hey, look at I'm the only one sitting in direct sunlight drinking beer. Hey, but we got our first guest coming at you right here, right now. Fine gentleman, West Coast V, Vincent, who's a local artist and rapper, right?
Yes, sir. I'm not local though. I'm out of California.
You're out of California.
Montana, all right.
Yes, sir.
We got some of his art displayed here, some of his artwork, which we appreciate you sitting down talking with us. So why don't you talk us a little bit about who you are and what you're doing?
All right, so I'm West Coast LV out of Fontana, California. Got my own record label. It's Hood Knocking Entertainment. You listen to my music, but recently I started doing my own artwork and stuff. Chicano style cartoons and stuff. You can find it on Loco Tunes, Instagram. It's LOCOTOONZ on Instagram. All together is one word right there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And what inspired you to start getting into sticker art
Well,
or Chicano art?
Honestly, I started making a lot of my own cover art for my music that I put out under West Coast LV, and then I started getting involved because I can't really draw too good, so I tool with AI and create the stuff. I mean, you won't see anything like this anywhere else.
No.
So yeah, I mean, I just started doing it and it got addictive. So I just started making more and more, and they started getting better and better, just different ideas. And yeah, so I started using that towards my cover art, and then I eventually want to put them on t-shirts, so I'm starting out with stickers right now.
Hell yeah, nice.
Yeah, I dig this right here, man. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, not bad, man.
And so, are you in town visiting from Fontana, or are you
Yes.
residing here? All right. Well,
No,
welcome.
yeah,
Welcome to
I'm
Arizona.
in town for the car show and stuff, you know, just promoting the new stickers, and I'm telling everybody about the new single that I got out. It's Lost in the Moonlight. You can find that on my Instagram, West Coast ILLB on Instagram. And yeah, check out the new single, other music I have out. You know, my Down to My Socks fans, check it out.
Hey, I dig that name for your new single. That's a good name.
Oh yeah, it's something for the ladies, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, were you doing music before you started doing art, or just kind of
Yeah,
hand in hand?
the music started way back in like '95 and stuff.
Alright.
I started rapping, yeah.
Okay.
But the art came later when I was usually paying people to put my imagination, what I had, onto a onto a Photoshop different stuff, you know.
Right.
So I had some good people, but then I wanted, they weren't getting it exactly the way I wanted it. The way you picture it in your head, like it's hard for other people to comprehend what you have
Yeah,
in
they
mind.
couldn't transfer it.
Because you can only, you know what I mean? So I started doing it myself, and this is what I came up with.
Yeah, it's your vision, man, and these are dope. I ain't gonna lie to you, these are cool.
Thank you.
So you're a creative type. We've had a few creative type people on the podcast, and you definitely sound and talk just like them, man. You know,
Oh,
you
thank
got
you,
your own
man.
idea. You know what you want, and if it ain't quite right, it ain't quite right. Period,
Yeah,
paragraph.
well, I've seen stuff similar to this, but it's way different. This is more like Chicano flavor, you know, that I could, you know, with my culture, lowrider. I mean, it's lowrider style. You won't see too many lowriders. I mean, I put them in some. So you'd have to check out my page and stuff. I got a lot of different stuff
Will
on
do,
there.
man. We'll check it out, man.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to push more of the Chicano flavor with this.
Hey, so West Coast B, is that the first time you've been out here to Arizona?
No, I performed here quite a few times and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, so I actually haven't been doing too many events up this way. Lately I've been more in California, you know, San Diego, San Bernardino, Fontana area, just because I've been working on some new music and stuff. So
What you think of the vibe out here?
Oh, it's great, man. I love the people out here, man. Arizona is always different than California. So, and a lot more people are more supportive, you know, because I feel like it's kind of oversaturated out where I'm at. So there's like so many rappers, so many people. I mean, they got rappers out here too, but they ain't doing it like me. So, you know,
Yeah, I got you.
It's for me out here, I feel like, you know.
I love it. You got to be that way.
Gotta be that way. Well, right on, man. No, appreciate what you think about the weather. A little warm today, huh?
Yeah, but that's what I like about it, because back where I'm at, like we're leaving on Thursday, I think it was. My cousin Johnny over there, we were headed out this way, and it was raining. It was really cold. So he was like, "It's gonna be all right out there." I said, "Yeah, man, it's gonna be nice and sunny. It's gonna be warm." And look, it is.
It's sunny and 66 today.
Yeah. Value the sun. They don't call it value the sun for nothing. Well, right on, West Coast B, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything else to plug?
with?
Anything else real quick to plug?
Yeah, plug it.
Yeah, just Lost in the Moonlight single is just dropped a couple days ago, and so definitely go check that out on my Instagram. It's on YouTube. It's called Lost in the Moonlight, West Coast ILLV. You check it out, and shout out to Shady Life Clothing. That's my other cousin.
Great.
He couldn't make it out this weekend, but definitely want to give him a shout out. We got some stuff coming.
I got a Shady Life shirt I got the San Diego car show.
Did you? Okay. Yeah, that's my cousin right there. We're working on a new commercial coming out real soon, so be on the lookout for that.
For sure. Hello. Well, right on. Well, welcome to Arizona, man. Have a good time.
Hey, man, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by and good luck.
Thank you.
Right on. Thank you.
All right, we're right here at the 2025 Arizona Super Show. What's going on?
Not much. I come out for the show, man. I got some friends that are performing. This is one of the shows that I really love going to, bro. It's like the one that I really take off for the year. I usually work a lot of the events, but this year I'm just going to be hanging out.
Nice. And you say your daughter's over here getting braided, huh?
Yeah, get my daughter braided up. You know, she saw it. She likes having this stuff in her hair, so it's pretty cool.
Nice.
But,
have you been inside?
No, not yet. I just came in. Actually, you know what? Last year was too hot to come outside, so this is the first year I'm actually going to go outside and take a look at all the cars and everything outside, and then head in a little bit. So,
what do you look forward to when you come to a show?
Dude, the cars, bro. Like, I love looking at the car. Me and my daughter, actually, we're really into it. So we look at the paint jobs, look at all the different creativity that goes into every car. She points out a lot of the details on it. She's really, really into it. So it's kind of like our bonding thing, bro. Like, me and her really get into doing the cars.
That's awesome. What's your dream car, lowrider?
You know what? A C10, bro. C10 trucks, bro.
What year?
I'm gonna go with, let's say, I like the 72, 73s. I really like those styles in the 70s years, bro, because they're like muscle car almost looking. You know what I mean? Yeah, but those are my favorite.
Hell yeah, man. Well, enjoy the show.
All right,
Catch up with you.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right.
Later. Nice seeing you.
Good to see you.
Coming back at you from Arizona Super Car Show, we got on the couch, on the casting couch, Manny, a.k.a. Bestie. You give this guy a beer, he'll be your best friend.
Nice intro.
What up, Bestie?
I'm everybody's friend. Holla.
What brings you to the Super Show?
Nah, just the good times, the good vibes, everybody here.
Yeah?
You know, everybody.
I saw you had a bag of merch. What you got in your bag?
I got my sister-in-law got a little sweater, A-Side Stories.
Nice.
Oh, right on.
You know,
right
I called her up and she was like, "Hey, give me a sweater." All right.
Gotcha.
Well,
Sell me some money.
Holla. Hey, $45. I'm like, goddamn.
Is that what it was? $45?
$45.
Jeez.
But no, the good times, the good vibes, the people, you guys, unfortunately. No, it's good. We can see you guys here, you know.
What'd you think of Timmy's mustache there?
Shave it off. Shave that.
Everybody at the Super Car Show loves it.
Shave that. Tim, shave
Hey,
that.
Bestie, you had a homie with you. He went caca. He didn't want to be on the show.
I don't know what the fuck is that. Hey, where'd he go?
You got stage fright.
Stage fright.
But no, it's a blessing, you know, to be here with you guys, you know, to shoot the shit, you know, as we always do when we're always together, you know, just bullshit.
Appreciate it. Hey, did you go inside? See any cars you like?
We haven't been inside yet. We've been outside.
Right
you know, we got here. We came outside, and we just been walking around. You know,
And actually, you came here first to our booth.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the first booth we were looking for.
So,
because
Appreciate that, man.
Question
Appreciate
for you: What type of vehicle are you a fan of?
honest, Jeff, I've really been a car guy.
Really?
I'm just here to see the cars and everybody that's here for the cars.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
You know?
there's some cool people here. I mean, everybody's,
Yeah.
It's like our logo, man. Slow down, enjoy the ride. That's
No,
what everybody's doing here.
exactly.
That's what everybody's doing.
I'm not a car guy.
Right.
I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. But to see the work people put into this shit.
It's an art.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's an art.
And then what you guys are putting now, as far as like the Chicano culture, putting it out there. So
Hey, appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
what it is. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? Like everybody just showing their shit off, and it's like, damn, it's just dope. But my partner, like I said, it's his first time here, but he got stage fright.
Take them inside, man.
That's what I
There's
told him.
a
I was
lot
like,
going
hey,
inside.
Yeah,
That's
go
what I
inside,
told
check it
him.
out.
That's what I told him. I was, hey, you go to the car, it's lifting, you see a lot of chrome, a lot of badass whips.
Yeah.
It's dope. Just to see
Some badass hundreds and fifties.
just the money people put into this shit. You know what I mean?
I got you.
And it's dope. And that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, aside from you guys being here, like Tim, everybody, like, you know, like
His name's Michael.
Yeah, he can't swim. He can't swim. He can't swim.
Oh, no, Tim, but Tim, like, all you guys, like, but I grew up with all you guys, so I was just like, aside from me growing up with everybody, like, seeing you guys out here is dope. Let's get inside, check some whips out. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
all it's
I think
about.
I see
Absolutely.
your partner coming back
There
right
he
here.
comes. There he comes. There he comes. Camera shy.
You know, and like I said, it's dope, like, seeing people I grew up with and see you guys outside and doing this shit. It's dope.
Well, I appreciate you stopping
Appreciate
by. Steve, stopping by.
Stopping by and
Yeah, for sure.
enjoy the rest of the
You got
day.
any shout outs? Anybody have a shout out?
You want to shout out anybody?
Hey, Mom, I made it.
Yes, he did. Yes,
Hey,
he
Mom, I
did.
made it.
Hey, man, thanks for coming by the
Hey.
Arizona Super Show, man. Hey, thanks for
For
being
sure.
your partner, too, out here, too.
Mucho gusto.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
right on,
got
man.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bestie. All right, we're here with Alex with Monster Graphics. As you can see, he has some RC lowriders here. So we want to tell us a little bit about your product here.
These kits are car wrap material. Basically, I hand draw them. I put them in the computer, do them in Photoshop. Yeah, that's how it comes.
All right. So what's your most popular wrap for what style of vehicle?
The most popular one is the 59 Impala. So the 59 Impala has, is real popular with the real lowriders. I specifically made it to follow body lines. And like I said, I hand draw all of these. And yeah.
All right. Great, man. You got some good stuff here. Where can people, our followers, find your product at?
Monstergraphics.shop.
All right, there we go. Alex from Monster Graphics. Good luck, man. Thank you.
We're here at the Arizona Supercar Show again. And we've been
We're still here.
Yeah. So we got metal on the couch. You and Michael, when you were younger, played soccer together, right? On the same team?
Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, we played soccer in our collegiate years and
Collegiate years.
and at Carl Hayden.
All right. Well, we're talking about your collegiate years.
Hey, we took Carl Hayden to the state first time ever in
It
the
was Carl
history.
Hayden. Oh. Okay, Carl Hayden. So I hear you guys were in a championship game, came down to shootouts.
Yeah,
And
penalty kicks.
penalty kicks. And somebody missed.
Well, what happened was, what happened was, when it came down to the penalty kicks, everybody was scared to kick, take the first shot.
Us scared.
Scared. The whole thing was, during the whole week, we had a competition.
Yes.
At practice,
Okay.
and guess who won the competition?
Every day we took penalty kicks at the end of practice so that we could know who's going to be selected as the 5 to take the penalty kicks. So you were one of the chosen.
No, not one of the chosen.
He was number
Duh.
1. Oh, my bad. Because
He was number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
he never missed.
Except I never missed at practice.
Practice. All
We're
week.
talking about all week. Bad
Okay.
motherfucker.
So take us back to that day.
So then we get to the championship first year. Every time Carl Hayden went to the state championship tournament, and we're there, and boom, what was it? 1-1, 2-2, or something like that,
Something like that.
right?
Yeah.
So we get out there, and boom, who's gonna take the penalty shots? Well, of course,
Number one.
number one.
The guy who was.
And then they pick 4 more deadbeats. And we get out there.
Hey, was this one of the deadbeats?
Yeah. And then they go, who's gonna go first?
Naturally, the guy who made them all.
Crickets.
Oh, he,
Crickets.
nobody stepped up to the plate.
Crickets. And I go, I'll do it. So there I go. I
Follow
took
me,
over the
boys.
team. And sauce right to the goalie. My dad and little Chris, they walked out of the stadium with their heads held down. Boy, I say,
What happened? You slipped?
no, I shanked it, but I shanked.
You didn't shake it. No, you didn't shake it.
right to the
Right
goalie
down the middle of the fairway. Normally when you shake it, that means you missed it.
Oh,
You're like,
my
God.
I usually when you shake it, you go up to the right and left. I hit it right to the goalie. He didn't have to move.
Ah, dang. Don't move till he kicks it. If I was the goalie, I would have still like did a dive and shit. Like
What's wrong with your couch here, man?
He's stuck.
Can't couch.
Hey, the goalie hit it with his chest. It was classic,
But
dude.
wait a minute. We're talking about soccer. We're talking about. We're at a car show
classic.
today. What we talking about?
we're at a
We're
car
about-
show.
we talking about
I really wanted to ask the question
question.
because you were making fun of your copa on the side. No, it wasn't. Yeah, Not today. How did I know about it? Hey, but here's my. Let me close the loop real quick. Did you guys win the game?
No, we lost.
We lost.
We lost because a couple other guys missed too. But we don't bring that up, right?
All right. Well, hey, better luck next time, I guess. That's how they say it.
There is no next time.
I'm looking for that shit done.
That ended 30 years ago.
I'm looking for the silver lining, man. I'm looking for
there
the
ain't no
silver lining.
there.
Yeah, there's no silver lining. That's hilarious.
But lo and behold, I played soccer. Yes, I look like this now, but I played soccer. I was running up and down the field. I used to go to the spot. They used to call it the spot. Oh, motherfucker had a running. Ah, damn. I was pretty spry for a guy my size, you know?
Yeah. You are a little guy.
I was a little guy,
Yeah.
you know?
That couch is different now.
Pipsqueak. They call me, yeah, I was a pipsqueak. Pipsqueak, yeah. But
Right
the
on.
ladies called me Elote in high school.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't
They
see
called
it
me the Elote, and I was like, why you call me Elote? Oh, I get it.
in a cup. In a cup.
Con my name. Anyways, we're at the car show today, Arizona Super Show at the State Farm Stadium here in beautiful downtown Glendale, Arizona. Where we at, Jeffrey?
G-Town, baby.
Yeah, too bad.
No, they do got some beautiful cars here, bro. They
no
do
doubt
inside
about
too.
it.
There's some really
I feel
nice
like
cars.
fucking Fat Joe. Lean back, god damn.
It's okay.
Hey, a little while ago, Timmy, you took a hit of a bong right here, man. He fucking lit a bong that everybody.
They didn't sanitize it.
We walked by Marijuana Alley right
Yeah, Timmy went over there and
Timmy
hit the
went-
bong.
I went there
doing
too.
bong rips.
Yes. And then
Timmy got on the ladder and hit the
They didn't even
six-footer.
get the Clorox wipes or nothing out.
and then I told Bert, that Bert goes, they weren't even cleaning it after everybody was doing it. The guy said he just cleaned it.
That was no bomb. That was a cock pump. fool.
Good thing you had your chapstick with you as a. Wait a minute. Hey, pítale. The little train goes by every once in a while. Hey, what's up?
We've been staring at that guy for the last 4 hours driving by.
Hey, what are you gonna say?
Yep.
Hey, what were you gonna ask me, man?
Nah, nothing. Your copa was making funny. I just had to ask. I was not. Dude, how did I know if you didn't tell me? He goes, George just barely dribbled it right back at the goalie.
There's been some nice rides out here today, man. I see some nice rides. I haven't been inside yet. I'm gonna go inside right now in a little while.
There's some Texas cars in there too.
I seen some Texas cars out here.
Yeah, I was bullshit with some dudes from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
We've had people from New Mexico,
Yeah.
California,
We got
Texas.
we got some Native Americans, some different reservations here.
I think I see some Colorado.
There was a Washington plate in there too.
Black Ops here,
Dude
too?
had a from Washington.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all the way up there.
And you know what? You know what's cool is a lot of different people here, man. Everybody's cool. Everybody's chilling.
Hey Timmy, is this your first Arizona Super Show?
It actually is.
Right on,
It
man.
actually
Hell yeah.
is. It actually is. You know, and if you think about it, you know, yesterday's weather was rainy and cold, and today turned out to be a dope day.
Sunny and 66.
Yeah.
Sunny and 66.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yep.
You know, perfect Arizona weather,
Man,
man.
there's still people coming in. I'm looking at the line over there. There's still people coming in. Over
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
Yeah, there's a concert that I think just kicked off right now, right?
Yeah, I think the headliner is Paul Wall. I think they got Little Rob here too.
Yeah.
I think they got a couple other acts going on, this and that.
The hops are over, right? The hopping,
I think the hop is over.
Hop is over. Yeah, man, pretty dope, man. A lot of dope stuff here, man. I mean, cool designs. They got a weed garden. You drink the beer garden. They got a weed garden.
Right now, I feel like fucking Jabba the Hutt right now. Couch right here. God, man.
You don't look like him, no.
Home bimbo. You know what I mean? Fucking shit. Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna go recruit over here.
Oh, there we
shit.
go.
He must have seen something with the big cheeks. Go get her. What you
Check it
got,
out.
Michael? What you got?
Nothing, man. Just people watching, just been chilling. And actually, burgers. What is?
Smells good around here, huh?
Burger.
Cheesesteaks.
We bought a hamburger, dude. I gotta tell you, man, that hamburger was good.
Where from?
Right there. What's it called? Burgers. Amore. Shout out to them, man, because it was a good burger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really
I'll
good.
have to try it out.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we went back. I took the old lady over there to that restaurant you guys took me to the other night.
Oh, yeah, Bad Jimmy's.
Bad Jimmy's. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. That was a nice burger.
Yeah.
And the old lady loved it.
Yes.
The old lady loved it like that. And the waffle fries like that. Get some fries, I told her. That she wants to go back. I said, hell yeah, you're a cheap date, but I like it.
Where's that at?
Downtown.
Downtown?
Jimmy, you gotta get past.
You gotta get out,
you
man.
gotta get past
Tell them that
fucking-
all the time, dude.
Yeah, 91st.
That's look at this guy.
Oh man, oh yeah, this is Alfred.
What's up, AKA what?
Alski.
Good in this thing.
Alski right there. Alskis.
What's up?
What's going on?
Oh, just enjoying this nice day out here.
Where's the fun at?
Very nice. Oh, anyway,
There ain't nobody lipping it, right?
I see you went down Marijuana Alley.
I sure did.
You know,
Destination.
Hey, did you hit the bong?
Oh man, I didn't get a chance to yet.
Yeah, they don't clean it. Don't do it.
don't do it, man. They don't clean the fucking lip for.
That's what's up.
Look at this guy. What's up? Yeah.
Got some of the spectators here.
Got some alley cats. Got some alley
Some
cats.
special guests.
What's up? What's going on? What up?
Yeah, we're on.
What's up, bro? Too, bro. What up, What up, bro? What's up, bro? Right
I can't get up because I'm stuck.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Sit down.
Hey, what up, man?
Even the mount. Somebody
Sit down right there.
George. All right, Pepe. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Awesome.
You guys, everybody, anything.
Love it.
Anything's a tough
Shit the shit. Tell us what you guys think of this year's show.
Bam, even out now. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I helped out. You want to get on, Pepe? You want to? It's a high vibe.
Oh, Mike, why don't you just
We're sitting down with my father-in-law here, and we're having a good time. It's his birthday.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
It's his
21. I
birthday,
see
so,
that.
Yeah, man,
Hit you with a bullet.
There you go.
With a bullet. So tell me about you guys. What are you guys doing here today? I mean, you guys got a nice little setup. You guys are doing interviews.
Yeah. Yes,
You know?
we are picking people's brains. Just spreading the word of the Arizona Super Show.
Where are you guys from? Where's this from? Where's this?
Right here out of Phoenix.
Out of Arizona?
Phoenix, yeah.
Okay.
So Neva, it's Avenue spelled backwards
Got it.
for the west side.
Got it. Okay.
Right, so that's
All
us.
right.
That's us.
So you guys
Yeah.
know Jesse?
Yes,
we
I just
do.
met him. I just met birthday boy right now.
Legendary.
Legendary. Hollywood, yes, of course we know him. Yeah. OG right there.
Go there.
Yeah. Of course we know that.
I
Yeah.
respect it. I've known him
Of
for a
course.
long time. That's one of my favorite things about him. He grew up in the hood.
Yes, he did. He's
know?
one of the guys that had one of the first lowriders in the hood, as far as I'm concerned, that I seen. Yeah.
And when it comes to this culture,
Yeah.
hood is part of that.
Correct.
It's part of the culture. So
And
It's an evolution.
it is.
Absolutely.
And
I went to elementary school with his brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
and
the Godinez.
of course I did. Yes. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
Played Little League baseball with him and everything.
God.
Oh, yeah, PG Co, yeah. Yeah, so
You played the league with this guy?
Yeah.
What was the
He's
first
a fan
low
of
rider you
ball,
had?
huh?
It was 65 Chevy Impala.
Yeah.
Nice.
The black one, right? If I remember right.
No, well, that came
Came after?
later on. I bought it was just like a parts car. We put it together and then we started running with it and got it running and we're just cruising the neck road.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's a great time.
Where'd you get the car from?
You could just drive it, maybe 2-3 blocks.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool,
Right on.
man. That's back in the day when it was back in the day and then Impala for like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
back in the day. You don't run into that anymore. They're a little more expensive now, right? They got a little more value in
The car he's talking about the 66.
Oh, the 66.
It was black. Well, now it's black, but back in the day, it was just on a primer.
Primer. I was gonna say that earlier. Okay.
Primer, a couple of boxes. When we were cruising.
Yeah. Right. Correct. That's it.
What
Yeah.
neighborhood was this? What neighborhood? And then down on 39th.
On 39. Yeah, right on 39. Yeah, well, we still all live there. Our families still live there, and his parents are still there. So,
Yes.
yeah,
But he's still just.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a chance to live there for a little bit, and man, I'm gonna tell you something. That's the craziest hood I've ever fucking lived in my life. Hollywood has, I've been around the world, man.
Oh yeah.
But Hollywood, bro.
Well, wait. About what time period was this?
This had to be 2005, 2006.
Oh, okay.
It was live, man.
Because it was live in the 90s.
That's what I was going to say.
A lot of fireworks.
He was living in the house that I was living in 1985.
Oh, okay.
86.
Yeah.
All right.
I was just like, we just got out of high school and we were living right there on 31 with Linwood.
Yeah.
5 blocks south of McDowell, and it was pretty.
That's a live hood. You know what's up.
Yeah, it was hard to sleep.
Bro, I woke up one time and all my shit was gone.
I know it was right here.
Yeah.
When I went to bed, it was
Right here.
Straight up.
I hear you.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday. So, what else you got planned for your birthday?
well, I mean, just what's this?
Oh yeah, any luck? Any luck?
Man, we had a great time.
Hell yeah.
We went out to dinner, some barbecue, some
Hell yeah.
went to Lolo's. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ritual for us, man. We do this every year. Last year we didn't do it. This year landed on his birthday, so I was like, we gotta come. We gotta ball out.
Yeah.
Great day though.
It
was a beautiful day, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy though? Yesterday it was wild and cold, and then, then it just switched.
Right out.
Windy. It was jacked yesterday. Hey, well, I'm glad you had a happy birthday, Mac. That's what it's all about, bro. Living and living, bro.
Yes, you know what I mean? I got to a point in life where I don't want war. I want peace.
Yeah.
Amen, man.
I
Amen.
want for everybody to just have a good time, relax, and
Slow down, enjoy the
life.
ride. Yeah,
Enjoy it right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do.
Enjoy it
Yeah.
right now, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Live
Yeah.
your life, and,
Tomorrow's not
be in the
promised, bro.
moment. Be in the moment.
Yeah.
Be in the moment, man.
Yeah.
Get jaded with things about tomorrow that may never come. And
Yeah.
I'm here and now.
Control what you can control, man. That's it.
It is. It's a great time, for me. I'm at peace. I wish it all for.
Right.
Thank you, man.
I wish people could understand that.
Unfortunately, sometimes it takes a while to get to that point in your life. You know what I mean?
I know it.
Yeah. You can't see the forest through the trees, bro. And then come on the other side, bro. And
We're all young ones.
yeah, right. It's like my dad used to say, the young dumb full of cum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to kind of change stuff, but Weather was telling me that you had an idea about possibly getting a group together to like mentor younger people.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, my brother-in-law, Ray.
Yeah.
He's got the Build Your Dreams.
Yeah.
Right.
And it really took heart was that, if you don't build your dream,
you'll build someone else's.
Right.
And we got to get away from that, you know?
Yeah.
We got to live in what we want to do and not somebody else's. So many people don't understand that, but being disciplined,
Right.
you know, going to school,
Yeah.
and getting educated, networking,
Right.
aligning with people.
Yeah.
And it's so important that a lot of our
Younger, yeah, we don't, yeah,
we don't share that,
right,
you know, and it took me a long time to learn that, and I want to share it with my gente because it took me 30 years to figure it out.
right,
And what I figured out is that if you don't advocate for yourself and you don't promote yourself, that all this time when we're hard workers, we think that people will see us,
right, yeah, good
and they don't see us.
right, yeah, good point.
You know, that we have to make them see us. That, hey, this is why you need to promote.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, people don't know how to advocate for themselves. And
Correct.
That's
I agree with you.
That's
Yeah.
why it's important to me now that I've learned the skill set to share it with my people.
Yeah.
You know, and when I talk about, I'm looking at high school people that, well, anybody in general.
Yeah, yeah,
Just to share it with them, and I put this whole thing because I'm 50. I just turned 58 years old. I'm getting ready to retire.
Right.
And I'm a manager at, you know, Bristol Myers Squibb,
Right.
100-year-old multi-billion-dollar company.
Right.
And I hire people, and they don't have the skill set. They don't know how to sell themselves.
Right.
And it's a shame because I'm talking about, I looked at 10, 12 different people, and I couldn't hire them because they didn't know how to speak up for themselves or talk about
right.
what they knew. And every time I'm looking at these people, and I hate to say it, they're all white and they have the education and everything, but our gente is just like so underserved.
Yeah.
Underserved.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking
Yeah.
because these are $100,000 a year jobs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think that's key. Like I like your idea because like having mock interviews, teaching people how to speak in an interview and advocate for themselves, like you said, because they probably do have the qualifications to do it, but they just can't verbalize it. And people get, we get nervous when it's a panel interview, even a single interview. But once you learn that skill set and you learn how to promote yourself, it's a breeze. And I agree with 100%. Yeah.
Before we came down here, we were actually sitting in his garage and we were talking about how we grew up in the hood, right?
Yeah.
And somehow, some way we escaped the hood and then we evolved into something else, right?
Yeah.
It was never in the cards for me to be sitting there designing clothing, hanging out with Guns N' Roses, flying around in jets and shit. That wasn't in the cards.
Right.
Because we grew up in the hood.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when you sit down and you talk to people, you kind of expand their mind and you open up their mind that it's possible.
Right.
It's a bigger world.
Yeah.
And you have to break that generational curse where they keep reliving it. It's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle.
Or the thought that I can't do it, like you said, because I thought you were headed to like working for a multi-million company, but not taking the step to go do it independently yourself. Do your own company. If you have that skill set to do that.
And that's the thing, man, is
Taking that leap of faith.
yeah, and I agree too about I'm not supposed to be there, right?
Right.
Yeah, the golf is for only these people, right? That's the same thing. But you belong anywhere you want to be, bro. And you're a representation of yourself at the end of the day. And a lot of the young raza, it is frustrating because they can't, for whatever reason, man. Something's holding
It's a
them back.
culture.
Something's holding
You got to
them back.
remember, it's a culture that, hey, you know what? We don't do this or we don't do that, and we don't know how to praise each other, take care of each other, align with people, good people, and make sure that we look out for each other. We do in a sense, but it's kind of sad because when you start evolving, that all of a sudden, you know what, you think you're too good now, you're too good, and it's frustrating because, you were lucky, and I said, no, I was blessed, and I woke up every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work. I went to work 5 days a week, 7 days a week. You know, I worked my ass off.
Whatever it took.
It took, and I, you know, and that was the frustration too. I was working both ends,
right?
Because I thought that I had to work 20 hours overtime to get ahead,
right?
And in reality, I just had to improve my skill set.
Communication is key, man.
You know,
Communication.
what do you want to work?
Yeah,
You know,
But that
what do you want to get paid for? Your skill set or your time?
Yeah, that communication comes from you, and he's doing it right. He's expanding into
Very well spoken, very well spoken, man.
And all that.
You know, what you think, Alfred? Because Alfred's in the security industry down at Sky Harbor, and he's a younger guy.
Gotcha.
What do you think?
With the old city of Phoenix here, no, absolutely. Communication is key.
I grew up right there on 29th and Van Buren, right there by the airport.
Oh, right on.
Lions, right?
Still like that. Absolutely. Yeah, but no, communication is key anywhere you go, basically, and had a good point.
Yeah, but selling yourself, right? I mean, like advocating for yourself. But
always.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
It's the only way to get up there.
I look at it, and I've seen it. I've been in this industry, and I hire people for a living. You know, that's what I did. I hired my maintenance mechanics, and I look at it, so man, what happened? You know, I was the first Latino mechanic in our facility.
Oh, wow.
And I've been there 38 years.
Right.
And over the 38 years, 30 of it was, you know, gone.
Yeah.
And I hate to be offensive like that.
No, but
you know, that's
the reality of it. Yeah.
And I was the first one to hire the first African American, first additional Latinos, and change the spectrum.
Underrepresented people.
Underrepresented.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's good. Paying it forward. Paying it forward, man. You're leaving the world a little better place than you found it. That's the goal.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea, and hopefully maybe get that going, and love to brainstorm on it.
I have a whole PowerPoint presentation that I've done.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about going to the high schools now. Carl, hey, that's for my alumni. My alma mater, go back and pay it forward, because I'm not asking for money.
Yeah.
I want the self-satisfaction. That we could change it and have a spectrum of people that can represent.
And
we're
change,
there.
We're getting there. Change starts one person at a time.
Look, I'm going to tell you something, man. He inspired me in different ways throughout my lifetime, right? I've known him for a while. But one of the times that he inspired me was the time when we spent together, a specific time, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, somebody like him can come in and change somebody's life, dude.
Yeah, because
one person, two people.
It's a different voice, because sometimes, young cats don't listen to their dads, right? But somebody, a stranger, tell them, then they're like, well, how far they had the kissing contest at a certain point in their lives, right? They don't want to listen to their dads, and then somebody comes in.
But I want to connect.
That's exactly what happened, man.
I can connect with them because I've lived in their shoes.
Right.
I walked it. I went to a low-income community. Carl hated it. Everybody looked down on us, and said, "Hey, none but a bunch of gang bangers."
Right.
Right. And but not only me. I mean, my daughters. They all went there, and they all been successful. It's just that you have to have that communication and development, and that someone says, hey, you know what, this is what you need to do, and want to help.
Yeah. It's nurture versus nature, I think, man.
It is.
Motivation.
It's nature.
Your environment is 100% going to impact your future, because the old story, if you hang around with dogs, you get fleas.
You're amongst the bad people. You're all central right here.
Listen, man.
Well, thanks guys for stopping in, man. For sure. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Like I said, I'm willing to do whatever I can. You guys, let me know.
Yeah, we will.
You guys all know where I'm at.
Correct.
How to get a hold of me.
We will. For sure.
I support your cause.
Right on, man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Here with Fish and John. You want to tell us about the car right here behind us?
So it's got a 1965 Super Sport ragtop from Sacramento, San Francisco, the Bay. From Solo Riders, belongs to Big John right here. It's been a few years that he's been working on it. One of the major guys that worked on it was Chris Rourke Sr. from Traditionals Art Club, also CNC Customs. So Chris did his thing on here. We had Armando and Richie from Reno that did their thing. These guys got me involved to do the interior work on it. I did the trunk work, the interior work. Big Chris did the hydraulics. Lebanon did the engraving. Chris did the mechanical work, the engine, the transmission, assembling. Big John, when he got it, he did his touches on there with some gold accent. Sammy DeLeon did the murals on it. Everything was done in-house at my shop at First Designs in Glendale, Arizona. For it to be coming from North Cal all the way over here is definitely a blessing. And this is a debut here in Arizona. He debuted it last week in Sacramento, his hometown. So now it's in my hometown. And we appreciate everybody coming up taking pictures.
Absolutely. And what category is this in right now?
Most likely probably put in at least semi-full up to full custom, depending on how many cars are out here.
All right, guys. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. All right, hey man, hey Timmy, thank you very much for coming out, showing out. Jeffrey, hey man, thanks for showing up. Barely showed up right now. Hey, here comes Michael right here.
Good Michael.
Hey man, we had a good time today, and just like to say thank you to everybody for coming out. Whoever sat on the couch today, thank you very much.
Exactly.
Don't forget to go to SunivaLifestylesCo.com for some What's Happening shirts. And other than that, this is Suniva Lifestyles presents What's Happening.
Hey,
let's go!
This is how we do it on the avenue.